There are no gods, no nations, no money, and no human rights except in our collective imagination, says Yuval Noah Harari. That is a perfectly relatable quote by the well known historian and author of the best selling book Sapiens, Yuval Noah Harari, describing the mind of the mankind. There have been plenty ways we humans developed with evolution, industrialization, and more, but not altogether, not all of us. Some of us are still light years away from the modern world. Today, Team Odyssey would be presenting before you the documentary on rural settlements in Kelshi village located in Dapoli, Maharashtra. Kelshi is a village on the western coast of India situated near Dapoli. Kelshi is a calm and peaceful beach and also a tourist attraction. Along the coast of the village are thick woods and groves of kevda, cypress, coconut, and betel nut. Apart from the beach, the place is also well known as a pilgrim center due to Mahalakshmi temple located at the base of Utambar hill and the Yakub Baba Dargah. The temple is an enclosed space in a stone wall fortification and was built during the reign of Peshwa times. Talking about social formation of the village. In Kelshi, communities are spatially distributed. The upper class is located at the front, while the lower class is at the rear side of the village. All the other important areas and bazaars are located at the center of the village. The economic base and the structure of the village is as the peculiar geographical position accounts for its comparatively poor development in the spheres of agriculture, trade, industry, and transport. The district has four powerhouses, and the electricity they generate is not sufficient to satisfy the needs of even the towns where they are located. The general backwardness in the transport system is caused by the prevalent topographical conditions which discourage the further development of the transport.
Industries. Mangoes and cashew nuts are the most valuable products of this region. There are three factories in the southern part of the district engaged in the decortification of cashew nuts. Fisheries. Since the district has a large coastal line of about 250 miles, fishing is one of the most important industries of the district. There are about 120 coastal villages engaged in fishing, out of which Kelashi is one. Agriculture activities and its role in rural economics. Monsoon season, June-August, is considered to be the best for planting evergreen fruit plants. Trees planted in spring establish roots in summer, starts growing as the weather warms up and during the rains put up vigorous growth. Variety of vegetations are cultivated in Kelshi, along with fruits like banana, mango, coconut, and supari. Rural housing typology. Typical houses in Kelshi follows an extroverted plan with majgar, inner room at the center. Rarely planned with around a courtyard, majgar is a multi-purpose room meant for private activities and is surrounded by rooms on three sides. It also has an inner court which requires maximum security and insulation from heat, which keeps it cool throughout the year. Individual household units are a reflection of lifestyle and day-to-day activities. Most of family owns a patch of land on which fruits and vegetables are cultivated. This needs skilled laborers and storage places. Since the day job mostly includes farming, related activities, cattle sheds, storage rooms, utility rooms, servant rooms, use of setbacks as stocking places, etc., has direct impact on household design as well as festivals. It depicts the care of outdoor spaces as much as indoor spaces. The type of houses changes with its location and the economical status of the family. All the basic plans remains the same It differs in terms of elevation and the type of material used. The houses in Kelshis are basically concentrated around. They are built using laterite stone, timbers for the rafters, posts, etc. Mangrove tiles as the roofing material, while some of them are cement plastered and painted. The houses are mostly single and in rare cases doubly stored. The geometry of the house in its plan and elevation is rectangular in shape. The planning of the houses protects the house from direct sun radiation, and also the air which enters the house from outside is pre-cooled due to the veranda. All the houses have large window openings for cross ventilation and to welcome natural sunlight. The height of the room is 3.5 meters. To prevent storm water entering into the house during the rainy season, houses at Kelshi has more plinth height. Kitchen and padavi veranda plays an important role in the plan of a typical house. Cooking, cleaning, powdering grains, etc. are some of the activities performed by women in these areas. Each house has an open plot on the rear side which is used for farming. Hence, all grains, fruits, vegetables, etc. are stored behind in a store.
Climate. Four distinct seasons can be identified at Kelshi. The summer season is from March to May. The southwest monsoon season is from June to September. The post-monsoon season from October to November, and the winter season is from December to February. The average annual rainfall for the district as a whole is 3,188 mm. The temperature rises slowly from March, and it is at peak of about 38 degrees centigrade to 40 degrees centigrade in the months of May, October and November. Night temperatures are the lowest in January. Owing to the proximity of the sea, the district is on the whole very humid. Winds are very strong and mainly westerly or southwesterly during the monsoon. In the rest of the year, winds blow from the directions between north and east in the morning and between west and northwest in the afternoons. Climate responsive design and materials used for houses. Houses are good example of vernacular architecture. Use of locally available materials is predominantly observed in the construction of various structures. This region receives a very heavy rainfall, and so the houses have sloping roofs. The planning of houses protects the house from direct radiation and also the air which is entering the house from outside. It's pre-cooled due to the veranda. All the houses have large window openings for cross ventilation and to welcome natural sunlight. The Kunbi generally lives in small house with mud and gravel walls and a thatch roof held up by wooden posts let in at the corners of the gables. The rafters are generally bamboo and the hatch of bundles of rice straw and coarse grass. A Maratha house is generally with the sun-dried brick walls, tiled roof and front veranda. The floor something is carried out every day carefully by using cow dung. Brahmins, Bhandaris and Muslims live in well-built house raised on the stone plinths. The walls are masonry or burnt brick and roofs are tiled. The woodwork in the roof is generally substantial and well built. The village Mahar is used to live in a small, roughly built thatched mud hut, while pensioners and other high-class Maharas generally lives in Maratha-style houses. The houses of richer classes 1, 2 or 3-story high have walls of laterite or black stone bricks either with the cement, chunam plaster or pointed and tiled roofs. According to the means and size of owner's family, they contain from 8 to 15 rooms. Most of the structures are climate responsive.
To conclude, journalist Susan Orleans quotes that living in a rural setting exposes you to so many marvelous things: the natural world and the particular texture of small town life, and the exhilarating experience of open space.